In this alternate timeline, as Adam was giving his speech about being the first man on Earth, about being the greatest man to ever live, something would come over him. He had a weird feeling, as he just jumped up and flew away right before Nifty can jump on him. Nifty said, "Aw, he got away!" As then Adam would fly back into heaven, defeated. He couldn't believe this. He was actually defeated. The humiliation was roaring over him. As Lute said, "Sir, we need to get Lilith, and no. It was my mission. I will destroy them. But sir, no," Adam would say, as he walked off, angry. He couldn't believe it. He failed his comrades. But more importantly, he failed himself. As Adam would then chill in heaven, he began to think of what he could have done differently. Adam's ego actually suffered. He thought he was the greatest man. He thought he was the first man on Earth, and no one could stop him, but he was actually defeated. As he was thinking this, one day, Sarah would walk up to him. "I heard you were defeated, Adam. Do you know what that means?" Adam would say, "What? You're off." "Off what?" "Off the extermination. We can't have a failure on." Adam would start to cuss at Sarah. Sarah said, "Shut it." Adam would then walk off furious. He was the first man on Earth. How could this happen? But now he was out of a job. Now he had no purpose. As Adam would then realize something, Serpentius was led into heaven. Now, he did not like Serpentius, and he was the one who got rid of him. However, maybe he can change things around. Maybe Adam can get revenge on Sarah and start to let in sinners into heaven and make it so the exorcist no longer exists. After all, if he can't leave the exorcist, no one can. Adam wasn't doing this for moral reasons. Adam was doing it out of pity, and Adam wanted vengeance against Sarah. So one day, he would walk to Sarah. Sarah would say, "What do you want, Adam?" "If you don't put me back on the exorcist, I'll make sure there'll be no more exorcists." "Is that a threat?" "No. I'll just make sure no more people can be redeemed. So then there'll be no need for exorcists in heaven." Suddenly, Sarah was shocked. "Adam, you wouldn't do that. You hate them as much as I do. True, but I hate one thing more. And what I hate more is being told no." As then Adam would walk off. As then Adam would go and talk to Serpentius. As Adam walked up to Serpentius, Serpentius would then begin to shake, scared. "Please don't exterminate me. I know it." "Oh, calm down, buddy." Adam would then say, "I've been doing this for a while. I knew someone would be redeemed. You see, I didn't use my special weapons on you. Instead, I just destroyed you myself, which gave you a chance to be reincarnated. And when you were redeemed into heaven. I figured something like this would happen. Why do you think I attacked the hotel? I believed in your dreams all the time." Serpentius would say, "You did, huh? Well, that seems fishy. Hey, I'm an angel. Do we lie? I guess not. There we go. So all this time was just to see if someone would get redeemed? What about all those people you exterminated?" Adam would say, "Listen, it was getting overpopulated anyway. They were going to get destroyed themselves. Now there's a better solution." Serpentius would say, "All right, come, speak with me," Adam would say, as then Emily would walk up and say, "What are you planning?" As Serpentius looked around, hopeful, hoping that things could change, Emily would ask Adam a simple question. What's up with him? He hated sinners. Why would he do this? Why would he try to change things for the better? Adam said, "Sarah kicked me off the team because of my failure. Now Lute's gonna lead. Lute will not be as good as me, but knowing her, she'll be able to spin things in the right direction. Lute is more powerful than I could imagine." Emily, are you saying no, she's not stronger than me, but she has the potential to become stronger than me. I would admit that. So the only way for me to win and get revenge is to, redeem the sinners and basically piss off Sarah. Adam would say, smirking, "So how about it, Emily? Will you redeem the sinners? Will you cause a great change and help everyone? Of course, if I help you, I do want something in return." Adam would then walk closer to Emily. "I want to be an ambassador. Once we get sinners going up here, we need to find a better way than just, wipe them out and hoping they respawn here. So I want to be ambassador and make sure who goes up here is worthy." Emily would say, "Why would you want that power? Are you just going to make sure no one goes up here?" "No, I'll pick worthy people. I want that power, so if people need to suck up to me to get into heaven, they will. And I'm sure some of them will be hot babes." Emily would say, "You're disgusting." Maybe I am. But hey, you could refuse my offer and let the people down there suffer and let heaven intertwine into a civil war, since Sarah's going to try to hide Serpentius." Emily would reluctantly agree, as she would agree to let Adam be the ambassador if he helped Emily reveal to the word about Sir Pinchas. As then Adam walked off super happy, a day passed as he was writing up plans when suddenly he would hear a knock on his door. As he opened it, it was Lute. As Lute would show up, Lute would look at Adam and say, "I know what you're doing, Adam, and I know you hate them. This is some power move. I decided to do a compromise. I won't let you lead, but I'll let you be my second in command. Basically have my old job." As Adam would look at her and say, "All right, Lute, let's do it." Lute would say, "I was hoping you..." "Wait, what? You accepted? Good." As Lute and Adam walked off with the other exorcist, Adam learned his lesson. He knew that Lute was trying to knock him out. Lute wouldn't destroy him. She didn't have the heart to. And while destroying the first man on Earth seems like a big no-go, so they would probably capture him and isolate him into some isolated part of heaven. And Adam couldn't allow that. As Adam was walking off with Lute, though, suddenly he would use his powers to knock them all down. As he flew off, Lute would say after him. As he started to fly away, they started to chase him. They got closer and closer and closer. Adam could try to fight him off, but then he would look like the bad guy, and he didn't want to destroy parts of heaven. Also, he probably couldn't take on the whole exorcist army, even though he was very powerful. As Adam kept flying away, it looks like they were going to catch him until he finally did it. He finally made it to the meet-in area. As all the exorcists surround him, not able to do anything, Adam simply smiles as he looks at all of them, begins to walk past them. As Sarah says, "What are you doing?" As suddenly he would show everyone Sir Pinchas. Sir Pinchas would be hidden and kept a secret. "There was a sinner who was redeemed after I destroyed him. He's proof that redemption can work. So I say we stop this. Sarah forced me to go out and exterminate people. I never wanted to. She kept all this a secret with her tyrannical ideas. I say we apologize to hell and send me down as an ambassador so I can work the courage to make up for what I've done, to work the courage to make up for all the terrible things that I've committed." And we oust Sarah with Emily. Everyone was shocked, and they were all hesitant, but Sarah did lie to them, and they sent him down to wipe out innocent people. And Adam made it seem like she knew redemption could be possible. She knew that people could be redeemed for better, and she just did all this to hold on to power. Things were looking terrible, and an impeachment trial was going to be held. The trial was long. Many people spoke. Lute, Emily, and many others. However, eventually they came to a verdict. Sarah was impeached, and Emily was given the new power as the top seraphim. As Emily flew down, she says, "Well, I guess you get the role." As Adam was made the ambassador. As ambassador, he would be in charge of the relationship between heaven and hell, and making sure that people get redeemed. As Adam would go down to the hotel with the holy escort, everyone would be extremely nervous, but Emily would go along with them to make sure they don't attack him. As Charlie went out ready to fight, Emily would say, "Hey, welcome our new ambassador for relations." "Ambassador? You gotta be kidding me." As Angel says, it's really him? What the F?" As in Adam laughs, says, "Yeah, that's right. The first man on Earth went from wiping you out to now getting your numbers. Yeah. We're gonna redeem some sinners, especially some hot lady ones. Woo! Adam time. Who wants to party with me?" I don't see a lot of ladies. Charlie would then sigh and say, "This can't get any worse." As Adam would be let in, there'll be a lot more residents of the hotel, especially after the victory, and news would begin to spread that someone actually made it to heaven. And it was possible, and Adam would be in charge of relations, and Adam would be pretty corrupt to say the least. But hey, it could be worse. He could be trying to exterminate everyone like he did last time. Of course, Adam didn't care about any of this. He only cared about one thing he achieved, and that was getting revenge on Sarah. Now that he got his revenge, and now that he was the ambassador, he can live a nice, comfortable life. True, it wasn't excited as the extermination life, but this life was still fun, and it still brought him joy. And that is all that mattered to him. And that's going to leave things off. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know your thoughts in the video in the comments below. I really enjoyed making it. I hope you enjoyed watching it. Now, I've thought about doing this video for a while, but I was waiting for Season 2 to release. But since I was running out of ideas, I was like, I'll do it anyway. And people were complaining that, well, I don't really take a big look into heaven. And honestly, we don't know a lot about heaven. I made that argument before. I'm sure we'll get to know a lot more about it. We know that seraphims exist and that the opposites of imps exist, which are, I forget what they're called. The Cupid characters that no one likes in the Boss show. Anyway,
yeah. Everyone, has like no one really knows about the hierarchy in heaven. We know that Adam exists, we know there's seraphims, and we know how powerful they are, but we don't know what day-to-day life is really like. We only seen heaven a little bit, glimpses here and there, and I'm sure season 2 promised us way more peeks into heaven, so I'm really excited for that, and I'm really excited it's gonna go. By the way, off topic, what's your favorite anime? Mine's Overlord. I just love the dark storytelling. I just love how things keep going. I just love how it makes these characters who are like villains. Like, if you haven't seen Overlord, I highly suggest you watch it, because there's these characters that you would hate in any other show. They would be the villains that all the heroes unite against. But here, they're just the protagonists that you love. It's just really amazing, It's just really amazing how they can do that. Yeah. Anyway, I just wanted to say I love you all so much. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for watching me. Thank you for keeping my channel going, because it definitely does mean a lot. And I've been getting way more views than I used to in the past, which is great. I'm glad, Switching over to Has-Been wasn't the easiest decision, but it was definitely the right decision. And after Season 2 comes out, there'll be way more unique what-ifs, way more what-ifs about characters, because I'll be honest, I like character what-ifs better than, like, what if Shredder, or what if Goku, or what if this person was in Has-Been Hotel. Don't get me wrong, those videos are really fun to make. But I think, like, they're more fun to make, but these videos are more fun to watch, I feel like. But that's just my opinion, I don't know. What do you like better? Like, what ifs around certain Has-Been characters or Has-Been ships? Or simply just what if crossover what ifs? Please let me know in the comments below. And as always, let me know if you have any ideas, and let me know if you want to collaborate with me. Just make a video and I'll make a sequel. It sounds like a great job. I haven't really been making any sequels. I used to be kind of like a series channel. I would make like a series. My whole point was like to finish every series I make, but I've kind of gone to one-off videos. And yeah, I plan on changing that if I find anyone who I can make videos with, and I hope I can find someone soon. Love you all. Peace out.